Hello and welcome, Nerd Vengers, Broke Vengers, visitors to the tower, wanderers about. What's up? Welcome to another morning stream here on the Dead of Nerds Live. Should be a good one today. Loki, right around the corner. We're all really excited about Loki episode 4. I know some people were like, Loki episode 3, meh. Loki episode 3, make me sick. Some people are upset about it. We want to keep an open mind. I'm actually really excited for Loki episode 4. I will say we're still streaming over here on the regular Den of Nerds. Thanks to everybody that's been so kind and supportive through this weird time period. But I believe, fingers crossed, I believe we will get the live streaming channel back tomorrow. Okay? I'm actually not 100% on that. It might not be until Thursday. It depends on how they're working the 7-day time thing. Okay, so my hope and my wish is that it will be tomorrow, and then we'll be doing our Loki spoiler stream, and then Darren's Danger Room, and just even a celebratory stream. I kind of want to do a celebration stream when we come back. And we're going to do some really, really fun stuff. We're going to give a bunch of stuff away. We're going to give extra nerd coin for everything. Super chatting, gambling, becoming a member, following, subscribing. We're going to like up the ante on all the nerd coin stuff for the stream that we come back. So that'll be really, really cool. And hopefully that'll be tomorrow. If not, it'll be Thursday. Again, I wish I knew. I wish I had the clarity. They didn't even tell us for sure why our other stream broke terms of service. So thanks a lot, YouTube. Thanks. Really appreciate it. Really, really helpful. Okay, anyway, let's get into the Loki rumors. Ladies and gentlemen, a lot of interesting rumors out there for Loki, okay? There's the, of course, lingering rumor of Kang the Conqueror, Jonathan Majors, being in the show. There's the rumor of Old Man Loki with Richard E. Grant, who I put on the thumbnail and I think is dope, and I'm hoping will play a big role in the show. And then a new rumor today, which we think is probably at this point not true. I'm leaning towards not true, and I'm leaning towards it being totally fake. But let's look over this together. Regardless, let's have some fun. Let's speculate. Let's see what's going on. This is coming from LRM Online. Squadron Supreme in Loki. Rumors or pranks by Campbell Clark. Could we see the Squadron Supreme in Loki? I'm not sure whether to even call this a rumor at this point. Let me explain. Adam Barnhart, who writes for comicbook.com, has posted an interesting thing on social media. Check it out, and we'll go from here. Here's what he posted right here, talking about Keanu Reeves as Dr. Spectrum, which actually is pretty cool. It's a pretty good fit. And then he follows up by saying, can't believe Loki is going to give us Squadron Supreme within the next 3 weeks. Now, this was, I think, a joke, but it's a follow-up to this, where Charles Murphy is talking about, I know the ending. I don't, however, know episode 4 at all. Charles Murphy, pretty good insider and scooper, seems to have a bead on how Loki will end. By the way, Charles Murphy, big proponent of both Kang and Richard E. Grant as Old Man Loki showing up in the series. So this dude, Adam, retweets, or quote tweets rather, Charles Murphy with this Hyperion. Now, again, what exactly is going on with this? Is this all just some kind of big game? An added layer here. It says, what adds another layer to the mystery is an old report from Bleeding Cool back in February of 2020. That report was, you guessed it, that Squadron Supreme would show up in Loki. Now, at the time, we were in pre-Pandy Earth. Therefore, Loki was all set to film on a slightly quicker schedule and likely to be with us quicker as well. This one kind of got lost in the Pandy shuffle. Let's check this article out. What? No. Okay, so here's something that's kind of interesting. This was posted by Rich Johnson, okay? Now, a lot of people are pointing out that this dude is not that reliable. In fact, I believe in this very article, he talks about, or maybe it's not this article, but he talks about how there's going to be a spin-off Chthon or Scython series, noting that Chthon would be in WandaVision. And then somebody found like a tweet where basically Rich Johnson was admitting that he just posted that irresponsibly because he really wants Chthon to be in the MCU. And so what this all adds up to is probably a big, weird inside joke / ribbing of a bunch of insiders and scoopers. But I'm going to be honest, I still think this is irresponsible AF. And I think that, frankly, Charles himself, who, again, is very good at what he does. He plays this weird game with people on social media, and he'll say a bunch of stuff or sometimes quote tweet people, and he's just being a dick face. He's just being an aggressive dick face, and people misinterpret some of the things that he's saying or some of the things that he's doing as a sign of something or a scoop of this. Now, on the one hand, is this Charles's fault? Not necessarily. A lot of people online will take whatever and spin a narrative or spin, a story out of it. But at the same time, I do think that the sort of really flagrant way that Charles handles his Twitter account is a little bit irresponsible. If I'm being 100% honest, it's irresponsible. And I'm sure that if the people around him weren't so mystified by him, they would point this out. I'm sure the people close to him actually don't appreciate him being the way that he is on social when they're trying to really work hard to support his website and content and stuff like that. You know what I mean? Just a little bit of my opinion there. I wonder what you guys think of this rumor and leak. I will say that, first of all, having the Squadron Supreme at all in the MCU would be awesome. I'm all for it. I love the Squadron Supreme. If I'm being completely honest, I'm not super familiar with it. I've not read a lot of their individual stuff. They've popped up in a lot of stories that I've read throughout my history of reading Marvel Comics, and most recently they are, especially Hyperion, but the whole squadron, are a big part of the Heroes Reborn series for Marvel Comics right now. So, some people looking into that, sort of reading a little bit into that. I will tell you that the more I thought about this scoop, before I had 2 or 3 cups of coffee when I first read about this, I was like, dude, Squadron Supreme and Loki, let's go. It's probably real. Now I'm kind of nah, it's probably not. It's probably fake. But damn, would I love the Squadron Supreme in the MCU. And what I would really like, and we've talked about this before as well, what would be so dang cool is if they got the Snyder Cut Justice League folks, because Warner Brothers is the worst studio ever, and they're not going to make more Snyder Cut stuff. They're trying to probably push out Cavill and Affleck as we speak. Feige should grab them boys up and make them the Squadron Supreme. Dude, Henry Cavill as Hyperion, amazing. Amazing idea. I would love to see it. Nighthawk? Ben Affleck? Let's go. That would be sick. I'd love it. Frankly, I would love it. You probably never get Gal Gadot. She's probably still going to stay in the DC universe. But regardless, it would be cool. And I guess one of the big reasons I wanted to bring this up, by the way, let me look at the chat, see what's going on. You guys let me know in the chat, do you think this is real or do you think this is fake? Put a 1 into the chat if you think it's real, or put a 2 into it if you think it's fake. Because here's the thing. It could all just be an elaborate ruse. It could just be a weird, funky thing that people are trying to, a lot of people think it's fake. Yeah. A lot of people think it's fake there. Okay, interesting. Yeah, interesting. Well, all right. Enough of all that then. It's fake news. We've decided it's fake news. Let me ask you guys this. You let me know. What do you think about Kang and Old Man Loki popping up in the show? Marvel just released a poster. Let me see if I can find it here. A poster for the Time Keepers. Let me see. I'll show you this. See what you guys think about this. Marvel just released this poster for the Time Keepers. And they say on here, the Timekeepers are monitoring every aspect of this timeline. A new episode of Loki is streaming tomorrow on Disney+. Super pumped for it. We're going to do our watch party on this channel. It's going to be dope. Come on by for that. It's going to be a good time. But this is the second time in the promotional material for this next episode, and really the back half of the season for Loki, that they've mentioned the Timekeepers and how interested they are in every aspect of this variant and of this timeline. That's pretty crazy. A lot of us think that there's got to be something to the Timekeepers. And the one in the middle, ladies and gentlemen, the one in the middle, I think, is the one that has everybody talking. The helmet sort of thing kind of looks like it could be Kang the Conqueror-esque. I'm going to be completely honest. When I saw this image on my phone with like a just a really dark sort of OLED, image of this, the middle person to me reminded me of Richard E. Grant. It looks like he's got similar features to Richard E. Grant. Now, some people were saying this looks like this could be Jonathan Majors, and I can see that as well. They both have sort of these wider faces with these high cheekbones. It is pretty interesting. Of course, there's a lizardization going on, so I don't think it's accurate to either one of them. It's like a lizard version of one of them or whatnot. But right now, I think there's only 3 main options when it comes to the Timekeepers, okay? So let me speculate about this for a little bit here. Let's see if you guys agree. Number one, that the Timekeepers are just Timekeepers. They are random AF, kind of like they are in the comic books. Like, they become the Time Twisters at one point. They're these forces from before time. They do a lot of weird stuff in the comics. They're not in a lot of Marvel comics, actually. But that's the first option, is that they are who they say they are. They're Timekeepers. They're just watching over time. They're sort of trimming threats, preventing different variants and groups of people from being able to overthrow their rule of time. Number one. Number two, it's all a facade, and it's Kang. Okay, now there's precedence for this in Marvel Comics because Kang at one point is, I believe, tricking Prime Kang into doing all of these things, including murder other versions of Kang. And this is all done to try to make sure that Immortus is the end game. It's all done, we find out, so that Immortus can be sure that he exists at the end of time, so that he can then rule all of time. Okay? So that's one possibility, that this whole thing is actually being run by Kang, and the sacred timeline is perhaps not even the only timeline out there, but it is one that is considered sacred by the TVA because Immortus, or Kang, needs this timeline, this one specific one, to work in a certain way, and so that Kang and then Immortus happen. This is why the Avengers needed to go through time. Perhaps the Avengers going through time is something that's required to get us to the end game, where then Kang rules everything and Immortus becomes Immortus. The third option, and my favorite option, and my hope for what they will do, is a twist on everything I just said, except that instead of it being Kang, it's Loki. That Old Man Loki, played by Richard E. Grant, is the actual person that has created and cultivated the TVA. And what would be freaking crazy would be if the variant Loki we see, the one that we're hanging with right now, I call him Prime Loki. What if that Loki is the Loki that inevitably becomes the Old Man Loki that sets up the TVA and rules all of it? Now, why would this be so cool, in my opinion? Is because this is so similar to what they do with Kang, but like Marvel needs to establish this as a concept and an idea, even more so than they already have done this with Gamora. They've already done this with Gamora and Nebula. Technically, you get these variant versions of Nebula and Gamora that act differently than the normal or the main versions that we know. Okay? but now they're existing now and able to go do their thing, okay? So that, I think, is one freaking awesome possibility and a way for them to just really drill that concept down into people, right? Just being like, yo, this is how it is. Like, we're going to show you that the Loki you've been following this whole time is actually the one that ends up being the big bad villain that rules everything. Because remember, Loki wants to rule the TVA. Sylvie wants to destroy it. Loki wants to rule it. What if he does? But what if he does and then also decides at the present or within the variant that we know to not do that? Okay? Weird, very weird idea, very weird concept. Technically, these are different beings. It's really weird, but it might be important to set up Iron Lad. Iron Lad is a variant of Kang that decides he's going to go throughout time to make sure that Kang never happens. He's going to try to beat Kang and make it so that Kang is never born, so there's no Immortus, there's no Kang. He's like, you're horrible, I'm not going to grow up to be you. But then the more time he spends in the timelines and the more time he's like slipping throughout time, this is Iron Lad, Kang's like, the more time you spend doing this, the closer you become to being me. You know what I mean? Like that kind of crazy stuff. I'd love to see something like that done through the lensing of the Loki character. So to me, these are the only three real options. And what's really interesting about that is, as I said before, Kang and Old Man Loki are both rumored to be in the Loki show. What if it's both? What if it's somehow both? Wouldn't that be really interesting? What if it's Kang now, but then we see it become Old Man Loki in front of our eyes and they change it like that? Wouldn't that be nutso? Give me 1 second here. I got a thing. So yeah, what do you guys think? Like, let's just kind of hang out now. We'll get into Q&A in a little bit here. I just wanted to go over these different rumors, these different possibilities out there. For sure, it's being heavily rumored that Old Man Richard E. Grant Loki will be in the episodes. And we have seen what we think are other variant versions of Loki. You know what else? Throg is rumored as well. Bro, they've got a lot of stuff that they need to get to. Like, if these rumors are real and we're going to get some of this juicy stuff, they got to get going on this. And here's the other side of it, too, is like, and I know some of you out there are probably like, stop it, Josh, you're going to get bonered. You're setting yourself up for another boner. I don't know. Maybe I am. But maybe I can't help it. Maybe I must speculate and have fun with Warner. Wait, not Warner. Fuck Warner Brothers. No, with Marvel and the MCU. I don't know. Let's see what y'all think. Please don't freak out and say Marvel and Loki is trash if Throg doesn't appear. Look, I can't promise that if there's no Throg, I won't rage. I might rage a little bit. You know what I mean? I might come at him a little bit. I'll try to get over it faster than I did with the Bhoner, but Throg is so important to me personally. So if we get a Throg-sized Bhoner could still throw me off. Do you know what I mean? A Throg-sized Bhoner could definitely still throw me off. All right, let's see. I'm going to pull up the super chats, see what's going on with the super chats. If anybody's got any super chats and they want a super chat, that would be kind. But also, I really don't mind, especially if you want to hold off on your super chatting until we get the live channel back. I certainly don't mind that at all because you'll get that sweet, sweet, juicy nerd coin and extra nerd coin on top of that. So, hey, if you want to wait, feel free to wait. And no worries either way. We'll spend a lot of time in the chat. Mike Haas says, the TVA is made up of variants, so variants in mind, I think we get Immortus, a variant of Kang, rather than the actual Kang. Kang and Loki are battling. That would be pretty interesting if... Okay. Let's go with this a little bit here. So, if we meet Old Man Loki and Immortus, okay? What if we meet those two? What if those two, man, what if those two and somebody else that we haven't met, maybe Mephisto, let's just say Mephisto. What if those three are the timekeepers? And they were sort of right after the multiversal war. Those three emerge, but they're villains, and they form like this weird twisty cabal thing, and then they go and do that. That would be kind of crazy. Or you could see like Old Man Loki and Kang just battling, right? And like that they've been locked in this battle for who knows how long and whatever. And Loki and Kang have just been fighting via time. That would be really interesting. And I'd love the idea of establishing that and then having maybe Loki meet the other Jonathan Majors or like a younger Kang. Man, that would be really cool. Yeah, I'd be into that. Becky Scales says, think we will get a Spidey trailer during Black Widow? Still too soon? Also, I want to become a member tomorrow. I think it's time I join the dark side. Well, thank you, Becky. Appreciate the love. And we would love to have you as a member. I want to do I just can't wait. I can't wait to get back to the live streaming channel. I think it's going to be so cool we have 1 year long members. We have people that like Trev has been a member for over a year. And I know that means that we have several people that have been members over a year, and they get badges on the membership. And if you get over 6 months of being a member, you get a diamond badge, and it looks so clean, and you get access to the diamond lounge on our Discord. But we're going to get people with an amethyst badge now. A year-long badge. It's so cool. We get our live streaming channel back. We get to celebrate a year of Nerd Vengers. I'm really looking forward to it. It's going to be really, really cool. So we'll be happy to have you. And I actually do think that the trailer will play on Black Widow. I think that's the safest bet. Darth Revan with a $2 hello says, Josh, hey, man, you're the best. You know what? I appreciate that. I think you're the best, sir. So thank you for the kind words. Much love and appreciation coming right back at you. T-Love, the silver lurker with a $1.50 super sticker with a hot dog. Is this for a boner? Is this for a boner? Okay, Stevie, Big Stevie says with a $5 holla, wait, so you're not going to go through all the supers from last week and manually input the nerd coin? Nah, bro, sorry. Like, straight up sorry. Look, we're still trying to figure that out, actually, because I want to make it easier, and we might even pay someone. I think we have a Nerd Venture in mind, actually. We're going to pay someone to do some accounting for us, at least for a period of time each month, to make sure the nerd coin is all on the up and up, because we want to take it seriously. But no, I'm not going to. That's too much. That's too much. Honestly, I wanted to give Nerd Vengers extra nerd coin, and it's literally like next to impossible to do that shit via the cloud bot. So I'm trying to figure it out. We want to maybe put it into the chat bot or figure out a way to do that differently, maybe through the Discord. We're trying to figure it out. But no, Stevie, sorry, not going to do that. B. Grissom with a $20 holla, very generous. No message, though. Or perhaps it was written in an invisible ink. Did you write to me an invisible ink message? Let me see if I can. B. Grissom says, I can't believe Disney would change the name of Boba Fett's ship. I'm rioting as we speak. Damn. Mike Motherflippin' Porter with the $2 holla says, pretend I have an amethyst badge. MCU rules. I will pretend, Mike. That's a damn fine looking amethyst badge you got there. That's damn fine. Damn fine. Pretty Nikki, what's up? With the $5 holla says, can't wait to become a Nerd Vendor on Wednesday or Thursday. Giggity. Thank you so much. Yeah, we're pumped, man. We're pumped. Pumped to get back to business over there, and I appreciate the love, Pretty Nikki. I know one of the things that's been fun, Renee says he's amethyst in 8 days. My man. One of the things that's been fun about this time period where we've been forced to stream over here, because it's honestly not, I mean, again, it sucks, it's super inconvenient, but at least we have this channel to do it, right? But one of the things that's been fun has been the ability to show a bunch of people that don't normally check out our live streams that, we be live streaming a lot. Like, we're about to be doing live streams twice a day, Monday through Friday, and dropping some videos on the weekends. So, like, and we do a Nerdvenger stream every Saturday. So, like, it's wild. Like, there's a lot of streaming. We love streaming. It's a very cool way to hang out with the community. This Friday, by the way, we're going to be doing our gaming stream. I'm pumped. I got Fortnite. I got Fortnite fired up. I was playing a little bit yesterday. I absolutely suck at Fortnite. Need carried for sure. So come carry me in Fortnite. And we have, I told everybody I would play some Among Us, so I'll play some Among Us with y'all. And then also Knockout City. Guys, I'd be talking about Knockout City. You got to get Knockout City. It's amazing. Knockout City's super fun, man. It's a dodgeball game. It's cross-platform. You can do private matches. All about Knockout City. Super fun. Super fun game. What the heck's going on over here? And then let's see here. Josh High says, it's been a little bit. Loki is fire. I'm digging Bad Batch. I miss my Nerdvengers. Appreciate all that you do, Josh. P.S. Take my money, brother. Thank you so much, Josh I. No worries on the absence. It's summertime, man. It's summertime and everybody's finally able to go do stuff before the Delta variant shuts all of our lives down again. So everybody's trying to take advantage of the summertime. We totally get it. Super fun. All good, baby. We'll be back at it, Nerdvention, hard in the streets in the back half of the year. Getting ready for Spider-Man 3. Man, Spider-Man 3 is about to be pretty. And you know what? Gotta give it up for Shang-Chi, man. That last trailer. Whew. Notice I didn't say Black Widow. Black Widow. Let's check the Rotten Tomato score, actually. Let me see this. Let me check this out. Because didn't Black Widow's official reviews come out today? Didn't Black Widow's official reviews begin today? Nope, no reviews. Am I missing something? Look, I'm pumped for Black Widow, but I'm not pumped about some of the things I'm hearing about it. Mostly the Taskmaster bits. Like, come on, man. Whiskey Steve, Amethyst badge tomorrow. Getting a Nerdvengers engraved whiskey glass to celebrate. My man. Holy mother of pearl. That's dope, bro. That is pretty freaking cool, man. Congratulations. That's awesome, brother. And thank you for the support. It's been a wild ride, Steve. It's been a wild ride, brother. Wild ride. Steve's so OG, he remembers the original After Dark crew and the debacle that happened with that show. Finto182 with the $5 holla says, I'm going to be seeing Black Widow in cinema here in Ireland on the 7th. If I see a Spider trailer, you will be the first person I tell, Josh. Much love. Thank you so much, man. I really appreciate that. I hope you love Black Widow. I hope the cinema is fun as heck for you. Yeah, and if you see that trailer, record it on your phone, leave the theater immediately, send it to me, and ruin your experience. Thank you, Finto. Much love, brother. Let's see here. Stormy, 821. Hyperion is cool, but the Sentry is what I want. Why not both? Why not both, bro? And Hyperion versus the Sentry would be sick. Stormy, are you reading or have you read? Because it might have finished up, actually. I'm a little behind on it. Heroes Reborn. It's dope. Oh, I'm mixing pre-workout, if anybody's wondering what I'm doing down here. What's he doing down there? I'm mixing up some pre-workout because I'm going back to the gym because you guys fat-shamed me in the videos last week. You guys were like, oh, Josh clearly hasn't been to the gym in a little while. Look at how fat as fuck he's getting. And then I cried about it. I blocked everybody that was mean, and now I'm going to the gym. Tastes like Kool-Aid. Nas with the $10 holla said, was playing Halo, thought of you, LMAO. Dude, I just went in to Xbox and accepted a bunch of friend requests. So maybe you were one of those people. But I definitely want to get on Halo Friday as well. But I don't know if we'll have time this Friday because we've got a bunch of games planned. But super excited for Halo Infinite. Been playing Master Chief Collection to try to get ready. I'm into it, man. I am a Halo OG player, and I'm quite thrilled that Halo seems to be having a very big comeback. I mean, it was trending, the video, the multiplayer video, which was dope, but not even that crazy, was trending on Twitter or on YouTube, #1. I was like, what? Oh, man. Okay. People are pretty excited. Halo free-to-play multiplayer, man. All y'all better get on that and get fragging. Get fragging with your boy. T-Love, a.k.a. The Silver Lurker, says, can we get a Nerdvengers Beach episode? Like in all the cheesy anime? We should do it. We should absolutely do a Nerdvengers Beach episode. I think that's on the table, T-Love. Maybe for the calendar shoot. Maybe when we do the calendar shoot at the end of the year. Matthew K. with the $5 holla says, what up? Imagine Loki show, but with Thanos. Would be funny to see him completely down-powered and mind-blown in the TVA like Loki was. That would be incredible to see. I would love to see that. Look, Loki's opening the door here for absolutely absurd things to come in the MCU. And I think the back half of the season is going to be bananas. I'm very excited. Very, very excited. By the way, doing a watch party for Loki. I don't know if I've mentioned that enough times. Watch party for Loki. If you like hanging out, if you like seeing my crazy reactions, like this is what every watch party is like. Every time something crazy happens, I'm like, and that's always fun. So come by at 2:30 Eastern Standard Time, a.m. in the morning, Wednesday morning. Come on by. You know you want to wake up and watch Loki episode 4. I know episode 3 didn't quite do it for you. Shut your mouth. Episode 4 is going to be fire. I hope. So come by. Dennis B with a $5 holla. Episode 1 said Loki is from Earth 616. Isn't the MCU Earth 199999? Bonus Avenger traveling in time looked like the tubes in the multiverse cartoon. Bonus Avengers traveling in time looked like the tubes in the multiverse cartoon. Interesting. Yeah, so that Earth 199999 thing, that distinction, I don't know where that came from. I know it's in some official Marvel stuff, but I believe they have scrapped that because that's the 616 thing is continuing to show up in interviews in Loki now. People are making reference to 616. It's 616. It's possible that Earth 1999 is what the distinction was before whatever's breaking now, and perhaps the sacred timeline is 616. That technically wasn't what happened before. I don't know. Don't think about it too hard. It's Earth 616. The end. Skylar Hillman says, first time here. Great content. Hey, thank you so much, man. Appreciate the love. Thank you for the $5 holla. Make sure you come on by for the streams tomorrow, hopefully when we get our live streaming channel back. Everybody go check out the Den of Nerds Live. That is where we do most of our streaming, and then most of the videos will be over here. We are going to be doing some clipped out videos from streams on the main channel, so if you miss like a very funny take or like a crazy thing that happens in a stream, we might do a clip video and throw it on this channel moving forward, because again, we're going to have not just myself but the whole team rotating in and out and doing a lot of different streams and videos. Big Stevie says with a $5 holla, that Nerdventure shot glass would be a great addition to the shop. Just saying, I love that idea. It's not something I think we could do on Teespring. I'll double check. I don't think it's something we could do on Spring. But yeah, that's a pretty cool idea. I'm not going to lie. That would be pretty sick. Twould be. You guys ever hear that word? Twould? It's not a real world word. What's going on in the chat, guys? I'm going to hang out for like 10 more minutes. Going to hang out for 10 more minutes. Yeah, I see what you're saying, Darth Chaos, and that's possible. It's possible. But, oh man, I'm going to sneeze. It's possible. But I don't even think, like, even the 616 in comics, like, is it even the 616 post the last Secret Wars? Oh my goodness, allergies. Something just flew out. Sounded like Vetus. I don't know what that is. What the hell's that? Yo, Josh, you keeping up with the new Rick and Morty season? We watched episode 1 last night. I thought it was cool. It hit the camera? Oh, shit. My bad, guys. Watched episode 1, and it was cool. It was cool. I finally understand the touch the ocean or the touch the water memes. You had to touch the water. You had to touch the ocean, you know? Over under 50%, Toby or Andrew are in No Way Home. Way over, dude. I can almost guarantee they're in the movie. I can almost guarantee that they're in the movie. Definitely think they're in the film. You know what I will say, though? I saw that the photograph that those dudes were doing with Andrew and Toby might have been fake yesterday on Twitter and on Instagram. There's a bunch of people faking that they've hung out with Toby and shit. So here's what's funny about that. I was going to take that image and Photoshop it out and be like, well, you know, we went through their Instagram, and it's funny. Some of these other photographs are really sus. And then I was going to show, like, them Photoshopped in front of, like, the most ridiculous shit ever. And just continue to have them Photoshopped in front of people. It's a new thing, man. People are trying to fake us out. That they ran into so-and-so witchenware, and it means this and that. You know what I'm saying? Do you know what I'm saying? How about that boba news yesterday? I had to talk about that boba news 4 separate times yesterday. Isn't that hilarious? Show off the merch, man. Oh, yes. Let me see if I can I open this? So check this out, by the way, guys. We do have some exclusive merch that will only be available while Loki is on the air for 3 more weeks. You'll be able to get the Loki merch, but we also have just a bunch of sick merch. I will say this, though. If you are thinking about becoming a member tomorrow or whenever the channel comes back, do not get your merch yet because you get a code for 20% off of this merch when you become a Nerd Venture member. So when you become a member, you'll get your 20% off. By the way, got our coffee cups. I'll be sipping out of this sweet Loki coffee cup tonight for the watch party. And I ordered one of these shirts. I'm pumped about this shirt, actually. I think it's sick. Sick. Yeah. Some cool caps. Trev, we got the red cap in here for you because Trev demanded that there would be a white and red cap. And we were like, we don't do things just for one person, Trev, but you're kind of Trev, so we'll do it just this once. Shut up. So, yeah, cool merch. Check it out. But, again, I would wait. If you're thinking about becoming a member, I would wait. Because you'll get your 20% off. Your 20% off. Which is cool. Wasn't the Den of Nerds originally New Rockstar's name? No. That's crazy. And also, I have no idea what you're talking about. Trev with a $2 holla says, maybe we spend an hour looking at Hugh Jackman's Insta. You know what? You're right. In fact, I think for the comeback stream on the live channel, just to show everybody how committed we are to solid content, we're going to go through the Instagram of Hugh Jackman, and every single shot that looks like he's a little bit bigger or that he's been working out, we will side by side it and speculate that he's Wolverine and that he's coming back as Wolverine. So if you want to see all of Hugh Jackman's Instagram posts, make sure you subscribe to the channel. Skylar Hillman says again, have you played Secret Hitler? You know what's funny, actually? I really want to play Secret Hitler. Elisa says she's a secret. Okay, so Elisa says that she's a Secret Hitler champion. My good buddy Lev, who him and his girl are like one of our couple friends, he claims to be undefeated in Secret Hitler. I kind of want to see those two go at it and just freak out on each other. But we need like more people. You need like 5 or 6 people at least to play Secret Hitler. So it's not a good 4-person game. We haven't played it yet. Jamie with a $5 holla says, hey, Josh, the Black Widow review embargo lifts at noon Eastern Standard Time. Okay, that's good to know. We'll check it out. We'll probably run that on NNR. So we'll do it on the Nerdy News Rundown. Check that out at this channel around 6 o'clock. Moss says, not for nothing, I would watch the shit out of the Hugh Jackman Insta-Watch. Amen. Amen. I remember that Jackman stream. I know, right? Dude, everybody was so butthurt about that. Maybe I lingered. Maybe I hadn't had enough coffee. Love to hear it, Daniel. We want to do, I want to do some designs maybe for Black Widow. And then some really cool designs for Shang-Chi. So we want to have some inspired designs, right? Inspired designs that sort of coincide with these different dope things that are happening in the nerdy world. So that's kind of what we want to do. The real Jesse Lee Reed says, check this out. Omega grows up to become one of the deadliest mercenary in the galaxy. She is Boba's greatest nemesis. Omega is the antagonist in the book of Boba. That would be really cool. I heard another theory, though. Pardon me. I had to drink more pre-workout because everybody said I was fat. I don't know if I talked about this, but you guys fat shamed me. You know, the real Jesse Lee Reed, not a bad idea. But what if she's the armorer instead? What if Omega becomes the armorer instead? Think about it. The armorer handled some business. She handled some pretty good business. What if Omega is the armorer? I kind of like it. I kind of like that theory. You know what's funny? Is I'm literally like drinking a bunch of pre-workout Kool-Aid shit on this live stream, and like a lot of people would say like, what the fuck? You know, like this is so unprofessional. This is so ridiculous. And yet you have all these other people like spending all this money and trying to do all this stuff to like be official, and I don't know. It's just interesting to me the way the internet goes. Deploy more likes. Yeah, we probably don't have enough likes on this video, which is why I'm being so unprofessional and drinking the pre-workout on the stream. Man, what is the like total? Am I going to get pissed off when I see it? Should I even look? Disgusting! Less than 300 likes. Disgusting! All right, well, no streams. No streams for the rest of the week. No streams. Yeah, right. What would I do with myself? Let's see here. 34 Virgo with a $10 holla says, Roger Wardell, Red Norvell. Who the hell? So, every time someone trolls, he disappears. Huh. You're talking about Roger Wardell? Look, I think that there was only one Roger Wardell. The second Roger Wardell we thought was real, but then I think was debunked after Loki. Episode 1. I remember people talking about that. Or maybe it was Falcon the Winter Soldier. Regardless, I don't think that other Roger Wardell was real. I don't think so. Is this Josh's swole variant? No, I mean, look, like I said yesterday, guys, 2 liters of steroids into both of my buttocks. You know what I mean? We went from like flappy to getting, we're getting there. So we're going to go in today with another 2 liters. And I'm going to get under the weight. And again, we're going to need a wide angle lens by the time we get done with all this steroid weightlifting. You know what I mean? Look, you guys did this. In like 10 years from now, when my steroid addiction has ended and I've got big flappy man boobs and, you know, nutless sack and depression and crazy anxiety thoughts, I'm going to bring up to my therapist and whatever. I'm going to show the screenshots of everybody that called me fat on that video. And I'm going to be like, this is why I did it. The Nerd Vengers called me fat. So, can't wait. The real Jesse Lee Reed says with a $5 holla, upon rewatching WandaVision, there is nothing that disproves our boner is the Beyonder theory. It's actually possible. Wouldn't that be awesome? It would be amazing. It would be amazing. I would love it. I want the boner to be real. I want a real boner. I'm a real boner. You know? I want that. So, no, I'm still holding out hope. I think that's awesome. Crest with a $20 holla says, we back tomorrow, baby. I hope so. I really want to say for sure, but like YouTube is so goddamn ridiculous. I honestly don't know. Like we might have to wait till Thursday. They might make me wait a whole additional day. Technically, it happened last Tuesday. I remember. Y'all remember. A week ago on Tuesday when we actually had our live streaming channel, when we had all of our dope emojis, when we had the nerd. I can't even do nerd Venger. Like, anyway. It should all be back to tomorrow, hopefully, if I really want it to be back tomorrow. But if it's not back tomorrow, it will be back Thursday, and we're throwing a party either way. We're having a good old time. Thank you, Crest, for the support. Vader's Lair says, you like my Omega is the armor theory? How you feeling about Daniel Logan playing young Boba in the Book of Boba? Look at his Twitter later. Dang, bro, I like that. So shout out to Sheev the Wise. Ooh, I like this. Okay. Shout out to Sheev the Wise for apparently being the only human being on the planet that thought that Omega could be the armorer and therefore laying stake and claim. JK, bro. Did I just lag in the middle of talking shit? Great. Yeah. Thanks a lot, Sheev. I guess you are Lord of the Internet. Damn. Don't mess with Sheev, guys. All right, hang on. What else is going on here? I've been buffering on and off? Say it ain't so. We'll have to figure that out. Well, bad lag? Mother Teresa. More lag than a trip to Australia? All right, well, we'll look into it. Maybe it's on our end. Could be Warner Brothers at this point. I don't know. Yo, let's talk about this for just a second here. Apparently, Warner Brothers is striking people on Twitter and YouTube as well that are Snyder Cut supporters and in going way back to their videos or their tweets to strike them. I think what happened to us might be considered mild compared to what they're doing to other people. Honestly, man, good luck, Warner Brothers. You know what I mean? Good luck. Good luck with that, you know? Really and truly. Hard for me to get excited about Warner Brothers stuff when they're a bunch of absolute buttholes. You know what I mean? F Warner Brothers, indeed. They hate the plan. Omega lol. YouTube has a history of letting Warner Brothers run through. Yeah, I know. Rough shot, yeah. Crazy, dude. Crazy. Good luck with that, Warner Brothers. Freaking buttholes. I have mixed feelings. Search your feelings. They gave me HBO Max. Curse them. I do like HBO Max. Yeah, Lucasfilm and Warner Brothers. Great at building communities. Look, every time I say Warner Brothers, we get lag. What's up with that? It could be a Windows 10 thing, too, as weird as that sounds. Like, I have to do a redo of that update. All right, everybody. We're going to get on out of here. Thank you guys so much for hanging out. Thank you for the support. You guys are amazing. We'll be back at it on the live streaming channel tomorrow, hopefully. And look out on the Discord and the Twitter. We'll make some announcements. We'll have some fun. We're going to have a big party stream. We'll do a big gaming stream on Friday. It's going to be fun. Lots of fun on the way. So thank you again. As I always say, I hope you guys are having an awesome and a nerdy day, and I'll see you in the next video. Look, we're just gonna kill the music. You know, for those of you that are still here, you know, I saw somebody in chat asking, do we get to hear the sound of the steroids and of the 2 liters of steroids entering your buttocks? And I say, why not? Here it is. Here's what it sounds like. Welcome to the Den of Nerds Steroids ASMR. Here we go. Shout out, that goes out to Nikki. Shout out to Nikki. All right, everybody, much love. That's right, y'all waited for that.